Good morning, everybody. It's Kemi Omololululayo, anybody in Nigeria. The time is just about 12 noon, and today is the 27th of January 2019. I'm trying to figure out something, but I can't figure out just yet. Honest to God, when I'm asking you guys to support the show, you need to go to some entertainment channels in the United States, YouTube. And you'll see at the end how these vloggers tell you to donate $20, support the channel. Honest to God, I don't know what they're using their $20 for, but everybody's paying for internet. It's not as bad abroad as it is here. I've lived abroad 38 years. I know it's virtually nothing to get Wi-Fi. I have not done a video in 2 days because I cannot afford this Wi-Fi business. Let me tell you what's going on in Nigeria. You know our country, it's a scam. All right. On this phone that I'm using, this is a 64 gigabyte phone. All right. And I have an iPhone too, which is 128. And someone gave me that for Christmas. A fan, one of you guys. This 64 gig phone that I'm using is an Android. And it's very good. It's very powerful. Android is my first choice anyway. A lot of my files are in here in memory cards and stuff. The phone is highly capable. Techno, made in China. This is not an advert for Techno. It was a gift as well. At the end of the day, let me tell you something, guys. It's the Wi-Fi that's the problem. Nigeria does not have cable internet, okay? But the cable broadband is being used. I don't know if you understand this. It's being used and it's run over mobile lines. So when we are paying for Wi-Fi, okay, we think we're paying for Wi-Fi, but it's really still on mobile. You know, and you know who told me this? Apple support. Okay, when I couldn't get into the Apple store, when I couldn't back up my Apple phone, you know what I mean? And that was with my iPad. I've had an iPad forever. I left my iPad almost 2 years ago, 2016. I haven't used my iPad because of this problem. Can't get into the store, can't do anything. They asked me, what do you have? I said, okay, Smile, Swift, Spectrum, and all of them. They're running this stuff, this so-called Wi-Fi that we're buying over mobile lines. So the 4G thing cannot open some of these very big things. Smile has something now that you can actually change the speed. You know, you can change the bit torrent. You can change, you know, automatic updates and all that stuff. But I still can't get into that app store when I need to. Okay, when I want to download apps, fine. But when I need to update things that are Apple-based, maybe update my software, the iOS system, it's a pain. You plug it, you do all this stuff. So it's a lot of money. So I'm telling you now, because it's not just like I'm begging you. Some of you have donated to me. However little it is, I have appreciated it. Okay, I have two ways of getting on the internet. I'm buying what is supposed to be 4G internet on MTN, which is on this phone. The speed, I buy it 10 gigs at a time. And then I have the Wi-Fi, okay, which has its own modem. And that could be from Small Spectranet or anything. They're saying they're 4G LTE too. Here's my problem. This morning, this phone has 4G MTN, which is supposed to be fast. It's not opening YouTube. So I have to go get the modem, okay, which has literally nothing in there. I cannot afford to recharge this stuff. I'm just literally struggling after all this prison stuff. I lost a lot of money when I was locked up. I can never make it back. It's very hard. So when I'm dropping account numbers, okay, First Bank 3020 832 750. 3020 832 750. That's my First Bank account. When I'm dropping that, or my PayPal, which is my email, hnnafricannews@live.com. That's Microsoft, hnnafricannews@live.com. When I'm dropping these things, some people have the nerve to call me internet beggar or whatever. It's fine. Okay, I raise funds. Fundraising is professional begging. I have a degree in public relations management, and fundraising is part of the courses. It is actually professional begging, but I need the funds to be raised. This is why I left Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, because of YouTube. If you have noticed, I'm no longer on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. Okay, my accounts are verified on Facebook and Twitter. I work on them. I cancel them. I no longer want to be on them. Instagram at Kemi Lawyer, I no longer want to be on them. Instagram at HNN Africa, it's going to be managed by a different team. I might even sell it to them, and they can do whatever they want with it. They might change it from HNN Africa to their own news, whatever. But I'm not on those three platforms anymore. Okay? The Nigerian media, okay? The Nigerian media, okay, I've always told you they're a fraudulent entity. And I've always told you that people in the Nigerian media, they don't take me seriously. They're just jealous. They'll report what I'm reporting. Okay, Linda Ikeji's baby daddy is in London. Kemi Olunloyo. They can't find their own stories. So it's like I'm just fed up. If nobody believes in me, the people don't believe in me. I've talked about Olamide in 2016. I've talked about how a ritualist came to me talking about Olamide owes him money. I've talked to the nation about it. No one read that interview. But 3 years later, everybody's coming to Kemi and saying Kemi was right. Now Olamide's singing about blood money. What else is new? I told you guys Linda Ikeji had a surrogate agreement and a surrogate package in a hospital in America. You didn't believe me. Linda has not confirmed or denied whether she had surrogacy. If Linda comes out and says, I didn't do surrogacy, I actually carried my baby, you'll know that I'm lying. But she wouldn't do that because she knows I'm not lying. Okay? And she has not confirmed that either. So that's left to the imagination. As she said, that chapter of her life with Jeremy is closed now. All right? It's a lot of lies. Look at Jeremy saying that Linda never came to his house to blog and all that stuff. It was all a lie. And I know Linda makes things up. Remember AD, when he took down her blog and she said AD was obsessed about her? It wasn't about obsession. It was about copyright. At the end of the day, guys, I do my best to give you everything you need to know. Everything you need to know. I want to try and read all the comments that come here, but I don't have the time. I just give you the content. I give you so much content for free, and no one appreciates my work. So I left the Nigerian social media market. Okay? I'm going to do some other things in the American market. You know, so I have a Facebook page in the United States that's 325,000. The one in Nigeria is 89,000, 6 years old, verified. The one in America, 325,000. I've never even bothered to request verification. It's just young people there, and they're all based in America. It's blocked to Nigeria. I don't like Nigerians enter there because of the gay and lesbian thing. I don't like them abusing all my fans over there. The cultural differences. I opened that page back yesterday, and I'm going to start doing things for the U.S. and Canadian youth over there. Nigerian youth don't want to listen to me. They don't want to listen and learn from me. They think I'm mad. They call me names. So why spend your energy on the wrong things? This should be one of your New Year resolution. Don't spend your energy on the wrong things anymore. Don't. All right? I'm not a kid. Somebody said I look old. Am I supposed to look young? I'm 55 in a couple of months. I'm not 15. So you can say whatever you want. It doesn't bother me anymore. Okay, there are people there crying their eyes out because I left Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I told them continue crying. Follow somebody else. Follow Buhari. That's just the way it is. I left YouTube because it's an international channel for me. I abandoned YouTube for 3 years and I regretted it. I lost a lot of money. Okay, and I'm making a little bit of money now on these videos. Surviving Davido has part 8 and part 9 part 9 and part 10 coming, which are the big ones. I'm not going to stream those. They're going to be recorded because you're going to see some things that you've never seen before. Davido is living a high life. Leave him. I've already said what's going to happen to him at the beginning of the year, my predictions. If he likes, you know what I mean? He should follow it. If she likes, he shouldn't. If I say I'm hearing his mother's voice telling me things to do and things to watch, he doesn't believe. I'm a guardian to his daughter now, and I'm going to be a legal guardian. I'm going to be paying school fees. I'm going to be taking care of her. I'm going to be helping her. Okay? And I told people, I said, I'm leaving the country. I'm not going to say when I'm leaving. I mean, I did say I'm leaving after the elections. Even if Showore wins, I'm going to support Showore from where I am. A lot of you are talking about, oh, Kemi campaigned so much for Showore. Kemi did this. You know what I mean? Kemi did that. Showore gave Kemi an appointment, Minister of Information, NAFDAC Minister, Women's Affairs. I've heard every appointment ever. All those appointments I already asked Jonathan for. I already has Buhari government for. They didn't give me, they didn't recognize me. Why am I Nigerian? Why did I become so patriotic and I didn't get my US citizenship or Canadian or anything? I start my newscast or say, oh, Nigerian journalist Kemi Olunlayo. There's a reason why I say that. So people saw my signature. They say, why is Nigerian her signature? After the KOO, you see the NG at the end? Because this is my country. All of you must vote for Yele Shore. Wherever I am, I will be watching Yele from afar. Some people say Kemi is going back to America and she'll be the US ambassador to Nigeria. You never know, but I'm not trying to be a diplomat. I'm trying to do my own thing. I told you guys yesterday I'm going to be entering the entertainment, music, and TV host business. But some people think I'm going to Nollywood, I'm going to host something on TV in Lagos, or I'm going to start music in Nigeria. It may not even be Nigeria. I've really not said where I'm going to be doing it. Even my son called me yesterday, my second child, in Hollywood. He's a music producer and also a film director. He said, Mommy, where are you going? Are you coming to Hollywood to act music in Atlanta and everything? I said, I'm not saying yet. But I am going into the music business. I'm going to be singing, I'm going to be acting, and I'm also going to be hosting a TV show. Some people say, oh, Wendy Williams, blah, blah. Well, you'll find out. I'm still a journalist. I may not be doing a lot of Nigerian market. I'm not in the Nigerian market anymore. Don't let me even bullshit around it. I'm not in this market anymore. Okay, now, YouTube is my only platform for now. The only other platform open is HN Africa and Instagram, which I haven't touched since May of last year. I'm actually going to be having a different crew work on it. What they're going to do is either going to be giving you news or another media entity is asking for it to buy it from me. So I don't know yet, but go like it because news will be back there. That's for sure, I can tell you. But no more Instagram, no more Twitter, no more Facebook. I'm facing my own personal goals. I've put enough out and I've not got enough in. If you invest 10,000 Naira, okay, if you put out 10 million Naira and you get back 10,000 Naira, it's not worth your time. That's what I've done. I've given out 10 million Naira to Nigeria and I got back 10,000 Naira. You know what I mean? So, at the end of the day, sorry, I can't read a lot of comments, or I can't even read any. The comments I tend to read are the ones that are posted after the live video, but it doesn't mean I don't appreciate you guys. All right, so that's the deal there. So everybody that sent me a message on WhatsApp, okay, I'm the one that runs my business WhatsApp on weekends. On weekdays, I don't run it. Zoe runs it, my publicist, okay, and my entertainment lawyer. She runs it out of New York via Wi-Fi. The device she's running it for, she got it from me when she came to Nigeria last year. So she just turns on Wi-Fi and she answers adverts and all that. It's going to change now because there's really nothing else happening. My blog is there. You know, I'm coming. I'm on a live video. Give me about 10 minutes. My blog is there, hnnafrica.live. I haven't started. I will start blogging it. If you need to read it, get to the blog, subscribe to hnnafrica.live, www.hnnafrica.live. Enter your email on top there. If you're carrying a phone and you can see the email field, go to the bottom and click web version. It'll bring it out. Once I blog something, it'll come to you first. It's like a notification. If you're watching me for the first time, click subscribe here and the notification bell. I'm going to be doing some different kind of videos very soon. When I was in Canada, I had a YouTube channel. You can still see it online. It's called Communications. That's my media company name, Communications Media. On Communications, I made close to $20,000 a year. I used to do creative videos and Daily Motion. I was over there too. You know, very creative video documentaries, and I'll be doing them here as well. I'm going to be doing some surviving. My prison story will be told. I will do videos of my prison story. I'll vlog my prison story. I will blog it, I will vlog it, and I'll write the book. The book is already in the works. So I'm going to a new direction. I can handle media everywhere. I can handle social media everywhere. I need to make even more money. I know what I'm worth. Everybody's been calling me, can we come and do a reality show in Lagos? Can we come and do this? Can we come and do a talk show? Music channels, I wouldn't name them. There's a lot of them. Sound City, Hip TV, MTV Base, all of it. Music channels, different ones been calling me, come and do a music show, come and host this, come and do that. I know the potential and I know what I'm worth, but I'm just deciding what I want to do, because I'm not going to be based here, and I'm not saying where I'm going to be based. I'm going to be based in the world. I'm a citizen of the world. Let me go real quick because I have to go shopping today. There's no food in the house. I want to try and buy something. In Nigeria, we're eating the same things around the circle, and I'm tired of it. I want to lose weight. I'm tired. I'm sick. And I'm not wearing makeup for the next 3 months. I'm just going to be, I'm trying not to wear makeup for the next 3 months. I just want to be here. Okay? And I have a lot of assignments in journalism outside the country. You got to travel. To travel, you got to get a visa. To get a visa, it's money. It's this, it's that. I have to be in South Korea. I told you guys, because there's K-pop there. I want to go do stories and documentaries about K-pop in South Korea. Okay, this Korean pop music that's making a lot of money and getting a lot of hits and views and stuff now. BTS and all of them. I'm sure some of you know that. As for my son, KJ, please support him. Go to the search on YouTube. I need 1,000 subscribers. Come on, guys. I'm going to be uploading some serious footage about this child when he was a kid. Even he saw the footage yesterday. So, Rich KJT, search it on YouTube. Click notifications, click subscribe. You're going to see my son at his best, rapping at 3 years old, dancing at 2 years old to Nelly's song. All kinds of great stuff you're going to see. So, go there. All right? Let me just do what this video was about, because anyone that comes here will click it and then they'll see Kemi ranting about her life, her career, and all that stuff again. The CJN thing, Chief Justice of Nigeria, Nigerian, is it a Nigerian or an again? This Code of Conduct Tribunal, okay, I'm not getting to Nigerian affairs, anymore like that. I'll do what I got to do on this YouTube channel. This is my only channel. I'll post stories in the community, okay? I will post stories on the community. So you go to the community and you'll see stories at the community right now. And what you have on the community right now are little short log stories. Okay, international, not just Nigerian. Anything I have to post, I'll post. So you can read stories there. You don't have to run around. The only two places you see me is my blog, hnnafrica.live, and this YouTube channel. You'll get videos. You'll get health and wellness. I'll do a lot of health and wellness with you guys, especially on Saturdays. I'm going to post something like 30 videos today in health and wellness. 30 videos. I'm going to do playlists, and you guys are going to enjoy what I'm doing. Do we agree on that? All right, let me tell you what I think about the CJN. I've been watching the Chief Justice of Nigeria thing from day one, and I've been watching President Buhari from day two. At the end of the day, President Buhari was attacked everywhere on social media. Okay, even though I'm not on Twitter anymore, I can still read Twitter with my, with my son's account. As I read Twitter, I notice the whole of Nigeria is pissed off. Activists, journalists, different people are pissed off at Buhari, calling him a dictator, former governors, opposition party, and all that. Okay, so there's a Code of Conduct Tribunal. This is why I'm not in Nigerian politics, and I would never run for office in Nigeria. Okay, in fact, I want to run for office in the United States now that women are running left and right over the place. Let me tell you something. What you have to look at is the claim that this man can fight corruption. All the corruption Buhari has fought, where's the money? They're just taking money back from people, not prosecuting people. Look at someone like Badi. They let him die like that. Why they didn't collect all our money back? They can't collect anything back now. He's dead. Now his family gets to keep everything. It's just the same thing that happened to Umar Dikko. Yeah, Buhari said Umar Dikko stole 300 million naira. In those days, that was 300 million pounds. The money was never recovered. He died in London. Upon all the kidnapping they did with him. At the end of the day, money's gone. Nigeria's money will keep going, okay? Atiku's money, the one he stole from Halliburton and all that, where is it? We can never get them back. So sit down there voting them back, telling yourself you are articulated like a fool, okay? Somebody's going to be born 10 years' time. Atiku will run again. They'll want to vote for Atiku. They won't know what he's done 30 years ago. Stop it. That's why history says we need history in schools, because it's the recollection of the past. Now, on Buhari's end, Mr. Fight Corruption, Mr. Dictator, whatever you want to call Buhari, Buhari has a history of disrespecting the judiciary. Okay, Zakzaki is still in prison. Nnamdi was there for a long time. Kanu. Okay, Nnamdi Kanu was there for a long time, even though he was granted bail. Zakzaki has been granted bail. Why are they going to court 6 times and still bail not enforced? Okay, Dasuki, same thing. Bail not enforced. Because our president chooses to disrespect the judiciary. And says it's a rule of law or some rubbish like that. International media, the AP, the Associated Press, has said that our president justifies these court orders. So is the judiciary anything next to a former military dictator? No. But he's saying he's trying to collect money. What's the Code of Conduct Tribunal? The reason why I would never join politics in Nigeria. They want to know my assets. Why do you want to know my assets? I want to serve my country. You don't need to know what I own. Okay? If that's a reason, okay, I don't have a penny of assets in Nigeria. Okay, the assets I had are in the United States. Houses. Okay, and what happened to my houses? I had to sell my houses, okay, to pay my children's school fees for them to graduate and come out. One of my children works for the State Department. What happened? For 3.5 weeks, he hasn't gotten a salary. He's been hungry and suffering. The little bit of money saved over there, okay, from probably the rest of my medical bills, I had to open it up and just give it to him. It wasn't a lot. But why would I see my child suffer when the federal government isn't, they went to food banks, they went to craft pop-up stores, they suffered. Federal workers suffered in America during the furlough. At the end of the day, yeah, they opened the government back, at least some. At the end of the day, what good does that do you? Every country has its own problem. Look what's going on in America, Northern Ireland, everywhere. Syria, this one, that one. We're in a time that's very charged. So at the end of the day, Code of Conduct Tribunal, what are they checking? Everything with Saraki was wiped away. Saraki won the Code of Conduct Tribunal or whatever. The point is that the judiciary did themselves. My case in Port Harcourt, I can tell you 6 people that were bribed in my case. Yeah. Okay. The River State Attorney General was bribed in my case. Okay. The guy that died. Go Google River State Attorney General dies, passes away. Okay. He was bribed in my case. All right. The DA, what do they call him here? Prosecutor in my case, Elder Abuo. He took 20,000 from one of my lawyers. Okay, and said that if my lawyer doesn't give him 20,000, yeah, this is breaking news. Elder Abuo, if you're watching my YouTube video, don't even lie. All right, that smile, we were smiling together when my case was dropped, okay, at the courthouse, was not a smile. I was just looking through you guys. You're all corrupt. All right? Abuo took 20,000 naira. My bail money was 60,000. For the 3rd time I was coming out, my mother sent that money to my lawyer. Abuo asked my lawyer to give him 20,000 naira or else nothing will happen. My lawyer told me he had to give him the 20,000. Nothing happened. I was still in prison for Christmas and New Year. I was still in prison 6 weeks after. This is the story inside the prison. Cell 2. All the village girls, the kidnappers, the ritualists, all these girls are in these petty cases. The same thing. Their lawyers will take bribes from their families. Nothing will be done. The whole judiciary in Nigeria. If you have not been in the judiciary, okay, God forbid, you might have to be in the judiciary through a crime or through suing someone or through something. You will see it yourself. It's a triangle. The police, the judiciary, and the government, and the people that sued you. It's all bribes. Okay, so Elder Abuo took my money, a Rivers prosecutor, and nothing still didn't happen. And then somebody who I wouldn't mention in the judiciary in Oyo State said he will call it a fee. His fee. Fee for what? Okay, who paid Afe Babalola lead lawyer Fatai Lawal, the one that screwed on my case and didn't hand over the letter that I was sick and had them arrest me the 3rd time on a bench warrant that I didn't come to court? Who paid Fatai Lawal the money not to hand in the letter? That's what I got arrested for. Many of you don't even know it. I got arrested for that, not coming to court. And I was sick. I had a letter, gave it to him. Fatai Lawal disgraced Afe Babalola. So when I went online and said that Afe Babalola is a fraudulent law firm, I have the right to say that. The 85-year-old man may not be fraudulent, but the people working under him are fraudulent. The NBA is the most fraudulent legal organization in America, in Nigeria. Okay, if I have to mention the top 10 fraudulent legal organizations in America, the first one is the Nigerian Bar Association, followed by the American Bar Association. Yes, that's the first and the second. And the third one is the Jamaican Bar Association. Believe it or not, we have countries that have fraud. We have Brazil. We have murders over there. Brazil is the murder capital of the world, which means there are more cases in the court for murder. But Brazil is not even the top 5. I'm going to do a video about that. Top 5 fraudulent judiciaries. Number 1, Nigerian Bar Association. Number 2, American Bar Association. 3, 4, and 5 will come in the video at the end of the day. The NBA, they went up there screaming, yelling their heads. Anytime a lawyer's in trouble, they'll scream their heads out. That's the same with the NUJ, the most fraudulent media organization in Africa and possibly the world. I'm not a member of the NUJ. For what? I'm going to out the NUJ in one video that you will see. How my father pays reporters to write this and write that. Okay, yeah, it means outing my father. Have I not outed my father before? Him and Obasanjo going to Babalawo's for election purposes. Are they the only ones that do it? All the politicians do it. It's just that you won't find someone like me outing my own father and that kind of stuff. All right? So that's coming. I told you some hot videos are coming in here. Top 10 reasons why you're fraudulent. Top 10 reasons the NUJ is top 10. It's coming. I used to do that on Daily Motion, my old channels. At the end of the day, I don't know what CJN or Nigerian has in his account. And all these monies and all these assets and all this. Nigeria wants you to show your assets, to be this, to be that. Show it. If you can't show it, pay somebody so that they don't get you show it. Is that not what Saraki did? How did Saraki win the Code of Conduct Tribunal? And then it's politicized at election time, at which Buhari will do all these things before then. Buhari signed the disability bill, something that we've been trying to get passed for 5 years. Now it's been signed. Why election time? Trader money. Why election time? Trader money is a way of vote buying. To give somebody trader money and say, oh, let me quickly vote for APCO since they're the ones that give me trader money. You haven't seen anything. There's going to be a lot of vote buying at the polls. But party agents are going to stand there watching. And I want to be an AAC party agent. Yele, call me on that one. So let me just tell you right now. All right? Let me just tell you right now. You got to know the truth here. So if you're out there screaming and yelling at Buhari, don't do that yet. And if you're there supporting Onagan, don't do that yet. All of them are fraudulent. You're not on nobody's side. Nigerian whalers, I don't know what they are. Are they an NGO or just a group on Twitter? They're fraudulent. When I came out of prison, I found them saying that they helped get me out of prison. No, everybody that said they helped me get out of prison, I disgraced them. Larry, Wale Ojolanre, former NUG Oyo State. Oh, we worked so hard. You and who? You didn't work any hard. Shut up and stop lying. I disgraced him. Even enough is enough. They said something. I said, no, you didn't. I read everything online. And then we have Nigerian whalers. You see what they wrote this morning on their Twitter? Go to the community. You'll see the post there. Oh, we have to pitch our tents with one of these candidates. Which one would you vote for? They wrote Showore, Mogalu, Buhari, and one more person. I don't know that person. YP something. I don't know. 4 people they want to pitch their tent with one. They want you to vote for which one. Showore was not even in the list. Why would Showore be in the list? Nigerian whalers, fraudulent organizations, NGO. Everybody's an NGO. All the NGOs are fraudulent. Look at Chini Evans here. Chini Evans is watching from Oregon, USA, and that's probably 8 hours behind. Chini Love, how are you? Good morning, darling. That girl, Chini Evans, was the first to donate into my medical fund. She donated $50. Some of you would say, oh, only $50. Well, yeah, it mattered to me when I was looking for donations when I needed my medical fund. Every day you're suicidal. Every day you want to kill somebody. Every day you have PTSD. PTSD is not just about killing yourself, having anxiety, depression, and flashback of traumatic events. PTSD is also carrying a machine gun and going out there and killing everybody in a supermarket. You don't know how it feels. Chini, thank you for being there for me when I needed you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. She helps a lot. And I'm sitting out here asking you guys to donate ordinary 20, 50, 100. Some of you can donate more. And that guy that donated $1,000 during my medical fund. Some of you can donate more than that. What did I do here? I gave 9 million naira every year from 2008 to 2012 while I was in Canada. Easter Sunday. Write an essay on how you improve Nigeria. Everybody will get $100. People wrote the essays. I was sending $100 to strangers that I didn't know when there was no transfer. I went to the Western Union down the street in Canada. And the woman would give me like 200 forms and say, ma'am, can you just carry them home and do them at home? I'll get to my desk at home. I'll be filling Western Union form. Remember those days? You fill Western Union form. 1, 2, 3. I'll fill 50 Western Union forms and take the cash to the window. And she'll be processing it one by one, $100, $100. People will be receiving $100 on the other end. I'll get their phone number, their address. Did you know what kind of work that was? And I was never called a philanthropist. I'd never called myself that. Nobody called me that. I was making $5,000 a week as a pharmacist, $20,000 a month. The money was not $300, it was not $500, it was still $125, but it was a good amount. $20,000 a month as a pharmacist, $5,000 to my parents first. The 15 left, I was giving it to Nigerians, taking my kids on vacation, everything. And I still had money left. After paying my car and my mortgage, I still had money left. Nobody heard of it unless you were on Facebook. It was on Facebook only. It gave people money, 9 million naira a year. And I sit down and I'm begging for medical and I'm begging for internet and nobody's there to help. I've done my part. That's why I have to leave certain things. It hurt me so much because that medical that I was looking for was 5 million. That's what I told Punch. I only raised 1.6 million. Out of the 5 million. I stopped treatment. I got a little better, even though I'm still sick. At the end of the day, 1.5 out of 5 million, one doctor even gave me free services at one point. Most of the money came to First Bank. It was a shock. Only 20 people out of the millions abroad actually put money in that GoFundMe. That's what hurt me most. So when I see people coming here, oh, I'm watching from London, I'm watching from Dubai. And so you're watching from all foreign locations and you couldn't send $20 to the GoFundMe. You couldn't put something in there for my medical. Throughout my medical leave, I did videos, I worked. I may have left Instagram, Kemi Olunloyo Instagram for 3 months, but I worked. I still put up news. I try my best. Back to that chief judge. What's going on with the chief judge? Don't go blasting Buhari yet. I don't like Buhari personally. I think he should resign. Don't go blasting him yet. These judges are thieves. You go outside a courtroom yet? Have you seen the kind of cars they drive in? The federal government gives them big black Jeeps. They have nice houses, security, everything. But yet they could kill the Attorney General of the Federation. A governor in this state, or your state governor, Bolaike. Down there, I'm pointing down there to Bodija, where he lived. Just down the street. He was shot and killed as the Attorney General of Nigeria, and his case was never solved. What is with the judiciary? You think you know the judiciary? Go and slap a police officer, they'll take you to prison. Then you know the judiciary. You'll see everything. You'll see judges, you'll see everyone. You'll be in the system. I'm in the system in Nigeria. If you go to Port Harcourt prison, you will see that I'm in the system. Yeah? 3 warrants, 3 cases, 3 arrests. I'm in the Nigerian system. I've been charged, but never convicted, never sentenced. It'll be in history forever that I've been in the system of this country. But I know that in 50 years' time, I want my great-great-grandchildren to remember me that way. Who was that woman, that journalist that they arrested? When President Buhari, he arrested 16 journalists in his administration. Oh, one of them was my grandmother, my great-great-grandmother. I'm on Wikipedia as an activist, Nigerian women activist. I'll be there forever. I'm in there as Nigerian bloggers. I'm in there Nigerian journalists. I'm in there people deported from Canada. Nigerians in diaspora, USA. Nigerian diaspora, I'm in a lot of categories on Wikipedia. I'm a public figure. I'm famous. I'm a celebrity. I'm a media celebrity, media personality. Call me whatever you want to call me. But at the end of the day, I'm Kemi Omalulu Olunloyo, and I've done my best for everybody. Take care of Nigeria if I'm not here anymore, guys. Leave the chief judge and Buhari alone. Elect a good leader. I want to cry, but I'm trying to hold back my tears. because all I want, some of you are going to send me things. Some of you are going to send me money for Wi-Fi. Some of you have sent me 5,000 naira. It's good. Some of you have sent me 1,000 naira. It's good. It adds up. And I buy Wi-Fi. I put these things out for you. I have a lot of knowledge coming to you. It's not like I just want to just beg, beg, beg. Whether you're watching me from Cameroon, Elizabeth Mfor, thank you. I know what Cameroon is going through with the English and the French speaking. I know what Mimi Mefo went through, the investigative journalist, female, that was arrested by Paul Biya. One of my dreams in this world is to meet Omar Bashir of Sudan and to meet Paul Biya of Cameroon, and I'll work towards it. I also want to meet Museveni of Uganda, because they're leaders that are labeled dictators, but they're leaders that can also make a big difference in their countries. Look at how they're laughing at us outside Africa. They laugh at us, but they'll come in here and invest in one thing or the other. They'll find their way of getting the diamonds in South Africa. They'll find their way of telling the oil. They'll find their way of telling the minerals. I'm a product of Oyo State, Western Nigeria, where there's cocoa, where the British came here and did Cocoa Research Institute and made chocolates and everything. They'll take our cocoa, they'll bring back Milo, Ovaltine, and Bonvita. They'll take our oil in River State and come back with petrol, diesel, kerosene, even petroleum jelly, Vaseline that we put on our lips and our skin. Many times they have not taught us how to make these things. We want to learn. We want to learn how to make these things. If I know anything about oil exploration, I would have been in oil exploration and I would have made my money from oil and gas. But companies like Shell, Chevron, Texaco, who know how to teach these things, have not taught me. They have not taught the youth in Rivers. Many of the youth in Rivers were in the prison with me. They told me their stories. I will tell the stories here under my Survivor series, Surviving PH Max. Those youth are all locked up because they got angry and they blew up the pipelines. Big politicians paid them. The money they pay them, they use it to buy food into the house for their family, pay their light, it runs out. And then they go blow a pipeline. The politician is enjoying, the youth are taken into prison. I met them. I sat with them. If the white man taught us oil exploration, we wouldn't have militants. If Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala taught us financial things or gave us a financial seminar, we wouldn't have Yahoo boys. But what has Kemi Olunloyo taught? I have taught social media monetization. In 2013, I taught the whole of Nigeria Twitter free for 2 days, and the media carried it. I've taught blogging. And as time went on, nobody wants to learn from me because they don't believe in me, because they think I'm crazy, I'm a mad woman. And now everybody's asking me, please teach me how to blog, teach me this. I don't have the time anymore. I don't have the energy anymore. I can't do it anymore. I need to take care of myself. When I had all these things ready, nobody believed in me. I gave 9 million naira out every year for 10 years. Some people never heard of it. One day I'll open a foundation and name it Kemi Olunloyo Foundation. I'll leave it for my children to help the needy. Maybe I wouldn't be here, but I'll do it one day. How can we sit down in this country and go in a spiral, a circle? I've told you, a lot of people are coming here to take our minerals resources. Did Donald Trump have to tell us that our countries are shithole countries with leaders that are shithole leaders? My friends get rich from coming to Africa. My friends get rich. That's what Trump said. Why are we allowing everybody to get rich out of Africa? Support my cause. My cause, my number one cause that I want you to support is to vote the right people in. I have made up my mind that I'm not voting for the governorship of Oyo State elections. I'm not supporting any of the candidates. None of them have supported me. None of them have responded to me. Even some of them I asked, let me interview you. Let's do a nice little interview. None of them want to interview with me because none of them want to be exposed. All they're going to do is enter there and steal all that money again. Let Oyo State deal with itself. Let the people deal with themselves. Here is an APC state. All they want to do, APC, APC. Yoruba people are blinded. Are they blinded in your city? Here they are blind. Can't educate them anymore. But my cause is to put Yele Sowore there as president. My video wasn't about Yele. I have lots of videos that I do about Yele, and I have lots of endorsement I give Yele. I gave him the first endorsement, April 2018. In this last few days, I will campaign left and right for Yele. Some people say, oh, Kevin's leaving after the election. I may not even leave, but I'm in one life in this, my home office. I'm not in the Nigerian Twitter, Nigerian Instagram. I'm not in that section anymore. Some people say these things, but do me that favor. Vote Buhari out. Don't bring back Atiku. Put a 47-year-old man. Put Yele Sowore. What Yele plans to do is going to be phenomenal. I may not be here. I may be far away, but I'll be watching Yele. This is not Nigeria that, oh, you help somebody win and then they'll give you an appointment. I don't want anything. I don't want anything. The only way you can also support me is just send something so I can give you these videos. Support my cause. I have no operation budget. I can't operate this company anymore. I gave you my account number. First Bank 3020-832-750. I always drop it all the time. Maybe 2 people will send me something or 1. I appreciate them. But there's a lot of you watching here. 11,000 and 2 people send me stuff. Do something. Support me. There's some videos I'm bringing out that will shock you. My dad talking about the APC. First of all, he's 83. Second of all, he's a genius, 211 IQ. Third of all, he ripped so many people in the party. Some of the stuff he said will shock you. Who's running Nigeria? Who is the cabal? My dad said it all. Kevin, do you see how Bukola Saraki is dribbling them left and right? Let me tell you guys. I don't answer trolls anymore. I answer people with real accounts on social media. Real accounts matter to me. If you want to troll, you can troll. I won't read your comment. I won't bother. I'm just so busy. Support my cause. Vote in Yele Sowore or lose your vote. I'm not even going to be in Ibadan on March 1st. March 2nd is the election for the governors, the House of Assembly, and all that. None of them gets my vote. Nobody knows that outside. You know that. When I get outside now, Auntie Kemi, who should we vote for? We don't know. This state right now doesn't know who's going to be the governor. I'm only out there to tell you, when you get to the polls on the 16th, put down AAC. That's where you thumb your print. That's what I'm telling people out there. Our people are illiterates out here. They understand that part. Yoruba illiterates are very intelligent. They're very, very intelligent. They might not be smart, but they're intelligent. Many people, I found out Igbos and South people, they are smart, but not intelligent. Yorubas are not smart, they're intelligent. They'll know where to put the thumb if you tell them. That's why I created the term on the internet, SBNI, smart but not intelligent. I want you guys to be smart and intelligent. You're Nigerians. Nigerians are the most brilliant people in the world. And it's not about what the University of Ibadan did. The British came here and brought the university here. There's a reason why they did that. These people are intelligent here. I go out there today. Thumb AAC, AAC. I'm carrying that logo with me. I printed it out. This is where you put it, AAC. The man with the Tintin hairstyle. You know Yellow's hairstyle. Yellow Shore. That's what you voted for. I'll try my best, and that's just Ibadan, not even your state. But this next few days, it's going to be hard, hard, hard. Shore 2019. The Chief Justice, let him mind his business. Let it face Buhari. Let Buhari face him. What's your own screaming all over the internet that Buhari is a dictator, tyrant Buhari? Continue tweeting tyrant Buhari and see what happens to you when you want to go abroad. And some embassy will tell you, what did you write on Twitter? What did you write on Facebook? They're asking if you want that visa. You called Buhari a tyrant. You don't know what he's told them. Right now, these embassies, they've already said, they tweeted, go to the U.S. Embassy Twitter. They tweeted that they will not be giving visas to anybody who causes Palava, violence or anything. If your name is mentioned, like, ma'am, no visa for you. So continue tweeting tyrant Buhari. Continue doing your 10-year challenge. They already have your face on that one. Be intelligent. I'm teaching you about intelligence. Okay? That's what I want you to know. All right. Anybody wishing to support the show, you know the account number, you know the PayPal. Let's hear from you. Thank you very much. Okay, I'll be back maybe later tonight. I don't have enough Wi-Fi. There's 1 gig left. Okay, and I have to go buy food, and I'm buying the food first before I recharge anything. I'll try my best. Okay, if somebody sends me a donation now, anything, you'll probably see a video. I want to put Davido's the 9 and 10 as a recording because there's stuff I have to show you. But I'd like to do something tonight to start my new Survivor series. And I want to do some things you need to know about the internet. So for now, I'm not going to get involved in anybody's business anymore. I'm just going to put the news you need to see on my blog and on the community page here. Let everybody do their own thing. I got calls yesterday from so many people saying, Bobrisky, 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 Odunayo at the caller. I just can me please say something, say something. No, I'm not saying anything. Bobrisky hasn't done anything for me. Odunayo hasn't done anything for me. If they want to fight each other and call themselves fake, that's the problem. That's not even entertainment news to me. When I used to do all those things, you complained. Leave them alone. Leave this alone. Well, I'm leaving them alone. News is news, right? I'm not in the Nigerian news market anymore. I'm going to be an entertainer, music, acting, TV host. That's my new name now, entertainer. So watch out. In my next few videos, if you don't see this background, you know that I'm not in Nigeria anymore. Well, sort of. 47 minutes on this video. I'm Kemi Omalulu. May God bless you. Have a great weekend. If I don't come back today, I'll be back tomorrow or Monday. Honest to God, I'm carrying something like 7 gigs in this phone via MTN. Okay, MTN will now say I'm yapping them, and I have nothing on Wi-Fi. The 7 gigs on this phone is not carrying the strength for YouTube. This is the kind of rip-off and scams we go through in Nigeria. Everybody's running Wi-Fi through mobile lines. They're calling it 4G faster. It's not. Dear MTN, dear Glo, dear Etisalat, forget Airtel. 9 Mobile, all of you. We cannot load Snapchat and YouTube. I don't even use Snapchat. I installed it in 2013. I've been there maybe 6 times now. At HN Africa, follow me there. I might go there when I get to the supermarket. I like the flowers and the things. But we cannot load YouTube and Snapchat with your 4Gs. Now I have something like 7 gigs here. Okay, I can only use it to browse. I can't use it to do my YouTube videos. So I have to get Wi-Fi. I don't have money to pour in everywhere. Guys, you see what I'm saying? Love you, Kemi Olunloyo. Thank you very much. I really appreciate all of you. There's a lot coming. Continue going to the community in the YouTube and read my stories, okay? I'll see you. I might do a live video while I'm in the supermarket, if it works.